Mr. Valentino?
Yeah.
You have a Don Draper here to see you?
Send them in, please. Sure.
Thank you.
Sir?
Mr. Valentino, hi.
Hi, how are you? Don Draper,
How you
right?
doing, Don Draper? How you been? You spoke on the phone earlier.
Yes, I recall.
Awesome. I noticed you're a Heat fan.
Yes, I am. I'm so excited for the season to start tomorrow.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for them to just rock everything. I mean, they've got, what do we have? LeBron, Dwayne, Bosh.
Chris Bosh. We
got the three kings, pretty much. I'm forecasting, I think it's going to be maybe just a 10-loss season. What do you think?
That's difficult because we don't really know how they're playing right now, but I don't know, man. They might break some records. They might have a 70-10 season.
I think so. 10 losses. What's a bummer is we've got Dwayne out for the preseason, which, I mean, doesn't matter, but I haven't seen them all at the same time, which is going to be quite a spectacle.
I'm glad you're a sports fan.
Oh, absolutely. Big time.
So on to business.
I don't want to waste your time, so I'll get straight to the point. I understand that you're opening up 6 new branches.
That's correct.
Chase here in South Florida.
Yes.
I also know that you guys currently have an in-house security system. You don't outsource it. You kind of had your own technicians kind of make one, and then that's what pretty much is what's running currently right now in Florida.
Yes, in Florida, I know nationally they have each state has their own thing.
Right.
But here in Florida, we've decided to go with an in-house kind of security.
Mm-hmm. How, if you don't mind me asking, of course, without getting into many details, how is that working out for you?
It's worked pretty well so far. I mean, there has been a couple robberies. Not as much as Bank of America. I don't know if you saw the news. They just got robbed down in US 1.
That was a couple months ago. Yeah, I was in gridlock traffic because of it.
Yeah, but Chase has been pretty well.
Yeah.
A few bumps here and there, but it's been doing okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just here to tell you what ADT has to offer. As you know, Brinks got bought out by Broadview, and then I think ADT went ahead. We already finalized the purchase of Broadview. So ADT is now pretty much the #1 security firm in terms of business security, home security, that kind of thing in America. So, with that being said, what we have to offer to banks, such as yourself, such as Chase, we have digital video recorders, closed circuit, TV. Recordings,
okay.
Like video cameras, closed circuit, meaning like, we also have an integrated alarm system with video monitoring, meaning if you want, you can actually download an app on your phone. I'm pretty sure you have a smartphone, and let's say you want to check on the Chase branch, let's say in, I don't know, Hialeah. You can say, let me see how they're doing right now. And you can check it out right there. Straight from your phone, you're in your car, that kind of thing.
It's good. We're not able to do that with our house system right now, so that's an interesting feature.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
That'd be great, because sometimes I have to call to get someone that's around there, but if I can do it myself, I have the safety of knowing everything whenever I want.
Right, you can also do it in the comfort of your home, your laptop, wherever you have a wireless connection. Here's something that I'm not sure if you guys have. We also have a facial scanner recognizer camera. So let's say only the manager can get into a certain part of the bank. He'll go ahead or he or she will go ahead and put his or her face in the designated area, and then a facial scanner will go ahead and sweep. And if it's not that person, it won't open. And it takes into account, so let's see if he grows a beard or glasses or that kind of thing.
Okay, that was my question.
Very specialized. Okay. Glad I answered it. Do you have any questions so far?
No, not so far. I just wanted to let you finish your presentation.
I appreciate that. And of course, outside cameras to see obviously the outside of the bank as well as inside. We also offer electronic access control. So pretty much the use of actual metal keys and a deadbolt are pretty much, I predict personally, are going to be a thing of the past, because everything's going to be with a key card. We provide that. We have biometrics such as fingerprint. We have a system where, let's say I designate to you this card, okay, it will only open with you using it.
Okay.
If you say, oh, here, use my card to get in, it won't open. Because it'll sync with your kind of biochemistry, and that's how it'll open.
That's interesting, just in case one of these keys get lost or stolen.
Exactly. God forbid you get robbed for a reason. Oh, look, we have all the keys, we can open the bank. Not a chance, because they're not the person.
So we've had that problem before. Someone went rogue in our organization
Oh, you're kidding.
and made a copy of a few keys. And thank God we caught the robbers, and we found out that they were associated to one of our employees. I guess you should know that they're no longer associated.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I think they're going to be doing some hard time. The very neat thing about it is, let's say you do get your card stolen or misplaced, you can actually, again, from your phone or from your computer or whatever it is that you need to use, you say, I lost my, you tell the system I lost my card, and it'll deactivate it instantly.
Perfect.
Instantly. Also, we have, because I know you're talking about robberies and whatnot, we also have intrusion, you know, robbery, that kind of thing. We have a hidden handheld hold-up system. So if somebody, you know, God forbid, a robber would come and, you know, holds up the bank, you know, it would kind of be just a little step of a, you know, a little button seamlessly, and then that'll alert the authorities.
Yeah, we're familiar with that. We have that in our in-home system right now, so.
Right, right.
Something
But
like
I
that.
noticed that your in-home system, you'd have to do something like, you know, one of these. You have to put your hand under it and maybe a little bit obvious. Ours, all you got to do is literally just move your foot just an inch and tap the button. How do you think about that? What do you think about that?
I didn't know that they could do that. I thought I had to. It could only be just a hand kind of motion, but
That's the
they
thing.
have footsteps.
We take that into mind and we put little footsteps. That way, you know, he doesn't see you doing, you know, one of these. Like, oh, what are you doing back there? We also have a network alarm application. So it'll not only, you can actually set up the alarms for every branch at the same time. So what I mean by that is, okay, it's closing time, let me just make sure all the alarms are on for all my banks. Boom. And from your phone or from your computer, you can just set up, you can turn on all the alarms.
I'll make sure that no one's there when they're not supposed to.
Right,
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Also, we have, ADT also specializes in carbon monoxide, detection. It's a silent killer.
Yes.
It kills scores and, you know, it kills thousands of Americans not aware of it. We also do fire. We also do flooding, smoke inhalation. We actually have a system of when somebody used to have a heart attack, there's a system right there to kind of put them back to, you know, give them a little jump, that kind of thing, like a first aid kit in your bank. Another thing I know that you guys deal with is skimming. Your workers, maybe your employees getting a little too funny and taking a little bill here, or maybe even an outside robber coming into your ATM and go ahead and installing a skimmer, which basically reads everybody's swipe of a card as well as their PIN. I can literally right now show you I can buy one on eBay, a skimmer.
Okay.
Like, it's all good because they're not legal, or they're not illegal yet, or because of certain patents or whatnot. I can right now go on eBay and get a skimmer. Unbelievable.
I wasn't aware of that. I just thought that only like the most high-tech robbers were able to get their hands on it, but anybody can.
Anybody with a simple manual and whatnot, or a little YouTube video explaining how to use it, and that's it. It's easily concealable in ATMs, so maybe the mirror, maybe anything like a side panel, you won't notice it's there at all. Card trapping, tamper, false front protection, that's all, that and more that we offer for ATM protection, because as you know, ATMs conduct about, I think it was 3 billion transactions a year, ATMs by themselves. So they're an asset. Again, monitoring. ADT provides remote monitoring, or in the back room. If you decide, I know that you're not at all the banks, you have your own central office, and you can go ahead and just, if you want to literally peek your head open, or peek your head inside one of the banks, you can literally do it. You can see any part of the bank. Also, we have, for nightly deposits, I'm getting into the area of physical security equipment. We've got, a safe box, a drop box. We also have access control vestibules, safes and secure containers. We can have containers off-site for other kinds of things. Bullet-resistant protective containers as well. So in terms of physical, we cover all that area too. You know, somebody trying to get a crowbar, trying to pry something open, won't happen.
that sounds good. What I am worried about is the cost. How much is all this going to set us?
The cost, okay.
Per
That's
branch.
per branch.
Yes.
Well, if you do decide to do business with us and you're going to be doing 6 branches, I'm going to go ahead and have my corporate, and I'm going to call corporate and have you guys maybe give you a discount because you're doing a very large order of 6.
Mm-hmm.
So there would be price relief. And as far as transition from your old system to your new one, it would be seamless.
Would any of my employees need any kind of training?
It takes a day of training.
A day of training?
A day of training, and we are 24/7 customer service available. So let's say you do kind of get jammed up, you can give us a call anytime, any day of the year. We're even open on Christmas.
Perfect.
So yeah, how does all that kind of sound? Maybe interested in seeing a demonstration of our products.
That would be best. Yeah. Can I get a short demo, and then I'll bring some of my higher ups to watch the demo too, to make sure they supervise, because this is a decision I just make on my own, but I just need their approval. But
Absolutely.
I am interested in the demo. How's your schedule looking out?
Well, it depends on you. I can meet you this week. I know it's Monday right now. I can come by Thursday if you'd like, or I can come by next week on Tuesday. Or whatever's better for you. I'm just giving you,
How's Wednesday of next week sound?
Wednesday of next week, sure. What time?
Is that good? In the morning sometime.
In the morning?
Before we open, our bank's open at 9.
Okay.
So
sure.
can we get? How long is this demonstration?
No more than 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Can we just schedule it at 7:30 just in case there's a little hiccups here
Sure.
and there?
Absolutely. 7:30. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Valentino, for your time.
Thank you for the presentation.
Absolutely.
All right. I'll see you next Wednesday.
See you next Wednesday, and go Heat.
Don't say go Heat. And that was at 11:11. That's too much.
Oh, really?
I was trying to warn you.
You
Point and shoot.